Brother? Oh, hey.
What do you want to do the video about?
I don't know, we could do action figures. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, that'd be good.
VHS. Yeah, I love VHS.
We could do VHS. You want to start it off with VHS?
Yeah, let's do VHS.
Sweet.
Alright. Did you press record?
Yes.
How's my hair?
Good.
Hey, you're looking good. You're looking good.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Adventures in Pop Culture.
Yeah, woo!
It's Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
It's January 9th. Is that right?
8th.
It's Monday, January something.
I think today's the 6th. Yeah, today, I think it's the 8th.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we nailed that.
Yeah, January 8th.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Gonna start the old week off with some VHS tapes.
Yeah, it's a little warmer than it's been lately. That's nice.
It is nice.
Ah, man, it's been cold.
It has been cold.
I'll tell you what will warm my heart. Talking about some VHS.
Yeah, and in the name of science, we've both grabbed 3 VHS tapes today.
Okay.
To maybe make these videos a little shorter. We would actually like some feedback on it. Do you guys like when the videos are long? Like sometimes our videos end up going 16 minutes. Most of the times our videos are around 10 minutes. I mean, what's your guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah.
You know?
So we'll just talk about 3 today. I just grabbed 3 random ones.
I did too. These are completely random.
So I think we've maybe already talked about this, but I grabbed The Lost World. What's interesting about this one is I think the lenticular fell out. So this is what a VHS copy of The Lost World Jurassic Park looks like.
Weird.
When the lenticular falls out, which is good to know. Either that or it's the one that didn't have it. But it definitely looks like something popped out. Remember that sweet lenticular?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, there definitely was.
I think the lenticular fell out.
Or maybe eventually like they did more reprints of this and the lenticular wasn't there.
It could be. It definitely looks like something's missing though, right?
Yeah.
That's the only reason this one's interesting. I haven't watched The Lost
looks
World in forever. Didn't the dinosaurs like get to Los Angeles in that one or something?
And like they put T-Rex on a boat. It was Jurassic Park 2, right? It was
Yes.
the second one?
Yeah, somehow. Yeah, they were bringing the dinosaurs to the mainland for some reason, which seems dumb.
Yeah. There's a lot of questionable things that they do in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, a lot of plot holes, you might say.
Yeah.
Time Cop, the Jean-Claude Van Damme classic.
Ooh.
Another one I have not watched forever, but you guys probably can't see that, but he's doing the classic Jean-Claude Van Damme splits.
I think I've seen this, but what's like the catch behind a time cop?
I don't remember.
Can they travel through time?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
God, I hope so. Otherwise, the title is really
Time
stupid.
traveling cops.
Yeah, time traveling cops.
Mm.
What if it wasn't time travel? Then it would just be like the cop who's always like very timely.
It has to be.
Like, oh, I'm late.
It's
And then they murder his wife, so like he makes a point to always be on time after that.
yeah. It's the poor man's Minority Report.
Yeah, but to be fair, this was way before Minority Report.
Yeah.
So maybe Spielberg and Tom Cruise ripped off old Jean-Claude.
Answer for yourself, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, freaking Tom Cruise. America made my butt. Darkness Falls, a terrifying thrill ride.
America did make your butt.
Yeah, that's true.
America made all of our butts.
Not everyone.
Yeah, maybe we have international fans.
Oh, I thought you meant just like the world. I mean, not everybody's American.
I meant everybody who's
I'm sure there's a Canadian that's maybe snuck in there.
in the adventures in pop culture world.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing this movie, but I think when it came out, it got good reviews.
Vampires?
Is that fair?
You
Don't
got
know.
vampires?
Darkness falls and something happens. I don't know anything about it. I don't remember. I don't think it's vampires. I think darkness. I think just darkness attacks.
Well, keeping in that same vein of not knowing anything about your movies,
Yeah.
I've got 3 here that I have no idea.
Oh.
Here on Earth, Chris Klein, Lily Sobieski?
I think Sobieski. You were very close.
Sobieski?
Yeah. Sobaeski?
Ooh.
Sobaeski? Sobieski?
Oh.
Sounds Russian.
This has a quote from Teen Magazine Online, and it says, Chris Klein smolders in every scene.
Ooh.
And I bet he does.
Mm-hmm.
This is about 2 lovers who happen to find themselves on Earth, and they do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
You can see by the cover that that's definitely what's going on. Hey, that's that one girl. What else has she been in?
Lily Sobieski?
Is that Helen Hunt's daughter?
Yeah, and I think Josh Hartnett's in it too.
Oh, Josh Hartnett.
I don't know what movie you're trying to think of.
Oh, but in real life, that's not her daughter?
No.
You get why I would say that, though, right?
There's like a movie where they play like older and younger versions of themselves or something. Man, I'm completely blanking on that.
I was just going for, she looks a lot like Helen Hunt.
She does. And they used that somewhere, but I can't remember where.
Oh,
It's going to bug me.
Stephen Baldwin in Dead Awake.
Man, Stephen Baldwin made some quality.
He's a sleepwalker in a deadly dreamland.
Ooh.
So yeah, this is all about he just can't wake up from his dreams.
Evil never sleeps.
And see, he has to fight the evil that's in his dreams before he can wake up and live his very normal life as an accountant.
There you go. Huh.
Yeah.
It looks, I mean, I'm sure it's horrible. The packaging is sweet, though.
It is sweet.
Yeah. I like Stephen Baldwin. Because of Biodome. And The Usual Suspects, mostly because of Biodome.
Yeah.
And he's kind of crazy now, so it's funny listening to him talk.
Is he crazy now?
Yeah, he's like, well, I shouldn't say crazy. He's very conservative. Like, if Alec Baldwin's on one side, Steven's on the other.
Ooh, boy.
I'm not saying up or down either way, keeping it level. They're both very politically different.
Jeez. And surprisingly, neither one of them is bald.
No, they got great hair.
Yeah.
Bald doesn't win.
Ooh.
Bald doesn't win. Maybe their name's ironic.
Don't you think?
Maybe.
A little bit too ironic.
Is that irony? I always forget.
Well, yeah, I really do think.
Is it?
Irony?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Baldwin?
It's probably ethics.
Oxymoron?
And here we have Mr. Roberts. This stars Henry Fonda, James Cagney, William Powell, and Jack Lemmon. Do you know what this is about?
I know it's old, and it has a very big cast of famous old Hollywood.
It's about a dead guy named Mr. Roberts.
Okay.
And these four leading men have assumed his identity. And
Go on.
Without knowing that they've all assumed Mr. Roberts' identity, they try to live on Mr. Roberts' life until mysteriously their paths start to weave and intertwine, and they're like, hello, I'm Mr. Roberts. And then the other guy's like, no, I'm Mr. Roberts.
All four of them are trying to do that?
Yeah.
That's bananas.
And hijinks ensues.
Huh. A classic comedy about men at war with boredom.
Yeah.
Who all want to be Mr. Roberts.
Here, it says it's from 1992.
Jesus.
No, just kidding. If you look a little closer, it's actually from 1955.
That's that thing Sam was telling us about.
Yeah. This would be like the biggest fumble of all time if we would have done that.
Yeah.
Because I think we have been off by like probably a decade before in another movie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Nothing that bad.
Not with Mr. Roberts, though. I wonder if that's good.
Yeah.
It's got that weird colorization look.
And then later on, Mr. Rogers was watching this movie, and he was like, Mr. Roberts, that has a nice name to it. And, you know, his first name's Rogers. So he's like, Mr. Rogers, jeez, I'm going to make a wholesome PBS TV show.
Man, we got to watch this movie. See if we can get inspired in some way.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We cruised through 6 VHS tapes pretty quickly.
Quick.
Yeah.
We've both seen Time Cop. I was gonna say, is this like, did we pick 6 none of us have ever seen? But that's not true.
Just kind of grab some.
A very large percentage of things we've never seen.
Yeah.
Man, we got to start watching some of these.
We probably should.
It's just there's all these other things to watch.
Yeah. I think we need to bring VHS players home sometime.
Or just go out, and just get off the grid for a while. Get off that Netflix and that
Probably.
Prime and that YouTube's.
Do you want to blow our audience's kisses goodbye?
Sure. Taking them all back.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Hope you guys enjoyed that.
I did.
Or perhaps it was a little
too sweet.
Two brothers in Nebraska, pop culture's what they love. Join them as they talk about all of their cool stuff. Adventures in pop culture.